Help, I keep failing my National Sift. I keep failing my behavioural styles questionnaire for the Met Police. I want to join the police, but I can't even get through the first stage. I hear this so often. I hear you loud and clear. I'm Brendan from Bluelight, and over the past more than several years, over the past decades, I've been helping people just like you to succeed in the police recruitment process, to guarantee success by helping you to plan, prepare and practice so you can perform on the day. And one of the things that a lot of you struggle with is the National Sift, or if you're applying to join the Metropolitan Police, the Behavioural Styles Questionnaire. Why do you struggle to pass it? Well, it's because it's complicated. It's because it asks you all sorts of questions that may seem a little left of centre, or a lot of questions that have got double negatives in them, so you've got to work out the double negatives. And the advice they're giving you is just to act naturally, just be yourself and answer the questions honestly. Well, that's possibly the worst thing you could do because you're answering the questions as the person you are today. And in your workplace, acting naturally, just being yourself, you might actually answer the questions in a way that does not fit quite with what they're looking for in a police officer. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to answer the questions honestly, but as the best version of our future constable self. Now, a lot of you have taken that advice in the past and it's worked so well for you. A lot of you have taken advantage of my National Sift course, and that has gone into far more detail, and that has really, really helped you. It's not available at the moment. It's just part of the Academy program, but because you're watching this, and to say thank you for getting this far, for 1.5 minutes in, I'm going to share it with you. So if you'd like access to the National Sift course, completely free, yes, completely free, no strings, nothing attached. Just need to let us know, ask in the comments below, and we will send you a link to the National Sift course, help you on your journey. Anyway, one of the things we talk about in there is being the best version of your future constable self. What I'd like to talk to you about today is actually not quite being the best version of your future constable self, because I've had a couple of people who said, I followed that, but perhaps to the extreme. So they strongly agreed with all the phrases, when actually some of the phrases might have needed a somewhat agree. And you might be thinking, all right, I can't contextualize this. Give me an example, Brendan. So it may be, I always follow the organisation's needs and put them before my own ambitions or my own personal needs within the police service. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm that sort of person. I want to make sure they understand that I will always put the organisation before me. I'll give personal sacrifice. Yeah, that's me. Strongly agree. Is that really true though? You know, is it really true? So I think where I'm going with this is that I think about some of my previous experiences in the police. I don't think I'd go strongly agree. I think I'd balance it by a somewhat agree, or even a completely agree, but probably a somewhat agree, because actually my needs are important. You know, I can't just give of myself all the time without getting anything back. I need some personal satisfaction, some feeling of fulfillment, some motivation, some career structure, some purpose behind what I do. So actually, strongly agree might be the wrong answer. So what we want to do is make sure that we are balancing out our answers. Is that making sense? Still not being the real you, but being the best version of your future constable self, but in a way that is balanced. And this is one of the things that we're talking to a lot of our clients about at the moment, which is why, with our guidance, they're all passing. And that could be you. You know, just ask in the comments below, and we'll show you how to become a member of the Academy. It's not easy, by the way. We have to have a call to work out to see if you're going to be a good fit, and it's not for everyone. You know, it really isn't. It's not for everyone. So, where are we with this? Yeah. Being the best version of your future constable self, but in a tempered way. Can you give you any more examples? Another example might be something around being able to put your beliefs and values to one side. So if you were to police an English Defence League march, your job is to help protect them, to ensure they can march and demonstrate their freedom to have an opinion. Whether you agree with it or not, doesn't matter. So saying I am able to put my feelings to one side all the time when dealing with difficult situations, completely agree, strongly agree, maybe not. You know, somewhat agree, because I think anyone who can say, I completely agree with that all the time, it's probably a robot. It's probably not a real person. So I think what might have happened is that if you completely agree with everything, they'll always give you a couple more options. They'll just go to another screen and say, well, is it this or is it this? And then you've got another conundrum to work out. So don't be too strongly agree. Don't be too opinionated or too extreme. And you should be able to manage the National Sift or Behavioural Styles Questionnaire. On that, whoever designed it, I'm not quite sure whether they've designed it to be the right thing. It's just my personal opinion, my professional opinion. Get lots of people who've failed it, who then pass their final interview and get told, that was an amazing interview, it's one of the best ones we've had all year. You're an amazing candidate. But they failed their National Sift. It's not an indicator of anything other than you're incapable of passing the National Sift or Behavioural Styles Questionnaire. Put together by some very clever and very nice people, because I've worked with the College of Policing for and with them on 4 occasions during my career. Lovely people. They just don't get out much. A lot of them have never even been to a police station. Certainly back when I worked with them, a lot of them had never been to a police station. Maybe that's changed now. I don't know. But as a police officer, I never really heard of any visitors from the College of Policing or National Police Training coming to visit us. So, and I've worked in several police stations and I've talked to a lot of them. They don't visit police stations. So I wonder how far removed they are from the reality of policing. I don't know. Here's the thing. I just wonder what would happen if we got like 20 amazingly awesome police officers of all ranks, the ones that are like the superstars of policing. I wonder what would happen if we got them to sit the Behavioural Styles Questionnaire in the National Sift. I wonder if they'd pass. Actually, this has happened. So there was a force out there that stopped using a National Sift. It's been introduced now, it's a proper National Sift, but they had their own Sift before, an online Sift. And there's this detective sergeant in that force. I'm not going to say which one it is, but that detective sergeant's son failed their Sift. They failed the Sift. And the father couldn't work out why. He's like, why did this happen? I just don't get it. I've coached my son. There's no reason why he should fail it. So he thought, I wonder what this is like. So he actually applied to join the police. He put an application in. And the first thing he was sent was the Sift. He sat it. He's a detective sergeant in the specialist area. He failed it. He got the rest of his team to sit it. 5 people in his team, 5 detectives, all sat it. All of them failed. What's going on, College of Policing? What is going on? Seriously, what is going on? Some of the assessment processes I really struggle with. I really seriously struggle with. And serving officers have struggled with as well. And there's the evidence. So there's something gone wrong with it, wonky with it, but the golden rule applies. Those who hold the gold make the rules. And whoever said the world was fair. So listen, we've just got to get on with it, pass it, play by the rules, and then not come to me one day and just go, help, I keep failing the National Sift. Let's get it passed first time, folks. Check the links below. Get my free course as a thank you for watching this, and I hope you're all well. If you're in the police service already, I hope you found this interesting. I love you for what you do. Seriously, I love you for what you do. And if you're looking to join the police, then doff my cap to you. Kudos to you. You join in the best job in the world. Full stop, period. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye-bye for now.